Good afternoon, duplicants. Or whatever it is, wherever you are. I just got too many windows going on here, as usual. We need to look at one of those tiling window managers. Alright, got all that stuff in place. So what we've got going on right now is I've hit a point where there's like nothing that's like an absolute emergency. So I kind of have to be picking my goals. So I recently took down the mealwood farm, and I've got most people restricted to only eat the lice loaf before they get too skilled on stuff. We got our initially all our hatches were in here, which apparently can only have 4 hatches in this space. So we've got the rest of them up here, which I think, yep, okay, they're not overcrowded. I shut off water to these just because I ran through all of this water and most of this water, and I was like, you know, maybe with 5,000 kilocalories, I should just stop doing the blossoms for a while. Now, the hatches were overcrowded for a bit, and there have been game balance changes, so I don't know if we're actually getting new omelets made. We'll have to keep an eye on that. We do have oxygen. We might need a filter at some point. And I just had this one mushroom down here to try and use up some of a little bit of slime I'd collected. And then the things we want to worry about is how do we get a new cool water. Oh, actually, speaking of oxygen, I should probably disable that before we completely run out of algae. Well, I mean, we're doing okay, but we've got this oxygen plant, which is slowly melting everything down, despite the efforts of all these wheezeworts. We are analyzing this hot polluted oxygen fumarole. Wait. You're idle. You're not dormant. You were dormant when we started this. Go, May. Oh, boy. Now, if the output... Okay. Oh, man. It looks like the output might be... Oh, nope, it's not blocked. Oh, it's not blocked. Assaret Gaming, thank you for the host. We're gonna have granite here. Oh, and the other thing we need to know... Okay, well, it's not germy, at least. What is... It is hot, however, and we're in an ice biome. You know what? I don't actually need these to be insulated. Actually, as long as it's not diseased, that's not an issue. It's just a temperature issue. Now, I guess, yeah, there used to be the extra priority where you could make things universal priority for everyone. You don't really have that anymore. So it's like the job priority works pretty good. There's like you'd have to go in and jiggle everybody's priority schedule to get stuff that, like, this thing's erupting. We don't want it erupting right now. So that was just a phenomenally bad timing. I guess only so many of these are exposed at once. Somebody else got assigned to do this, apparently. Alright, and then in the future we don't want to be doing that. Alright, so the polluted oxygen isn't going to be a deal here. That did add some oxygen to the area. Well, I am going to be building up here, aren't I? This poor thing. Alright, so you have 10 cycles. So I might want to get some power over here somewhere, since I do have that geyser. Now, I kind of want to move an oxygen area up here. So the sad thing is that it's like, I guess if I built an insulated room around this, I could let it at least pressurize up to a certain level. Oh, wow, that's already pretty high pressure. While I work on other stuff. Привет, Darkswolf. Alright, we got a couple of jobs mastered. Scientist, groundskeeper. Oh, yay! So when we get... Oh, we also want to work on our next geyser. Okay, Ashcan was just doing a rotation around. He's probably already done. Farmer, farmer, farmer. Miner, miner, miner. Gopher? No, he's done gopher. So we also want to do this. Now, oh, okay. Well, we're gonna wait a while on that one because that has also gone out of its dormancy. We are not going to deal with molten iron, especially not here in an ice biome. Alright, so, oh man. How's the coal doing? It's doing okay-ish. We probably mined some somewhere. Another one. Architect. I'm not doing a whole lot of senior stuff yet. I am gonna need architects soon. Architect, architect, architect. He wants to do engineering. I don't know how much engineering we've got right now. That's liquid chlorine. Oh. It's cold up here. Well, I guess that's why this was okay. Alright, so we want... There's not necessarily a lot of natural structure to work with up here. I guess if I did the oxygen room on this side, it would be kind of trapped in here, and then it just cooled from that side. And then that would still leave me build room for like an oxygen filter type thing here. Oh, actually, this is an oxygen source. It's just a hot oxygen source is the... I never did see exactly how hot it was. The fumarole itself is 99 degrees. So if we do this over here... Yeah, I don't... And I've been trying to separate these out a little bit to make better use of where the hydrogen goes. Maybe I want to do more with verticality in the next one to see if I can get a little bit better pre-separation. So if we do like... ventilation. Probably will only fit in there. And then we give it a floor. And, oh, I'm going to have to pipe water all the way through here. That's going to kind of stink. And then a ventilation. And hopefully we'll get a degree of pre-separation on that. And then these two will have to come together and join. Ultimately, I want to send the oxygen down that way. Where are walls going to be? We're going to want to have a degree of transfer with this. We're just going to have to watch where the water comes in. So possibly run... well... I already put some abyssallite. Well, I can go through one tile of abyssallite. That's not a big deal. Just gonna have that go around there. Oh, I'm gonna need an access way. This will probably... this should leave room... nope. That does not leave room for an access way. Okay. Ventilation. Gas filter's gonna have to go somewhere. So I won't be able to fit a hydrogen generator in here. I guess I could put the hydrogen generator over this way. Now, that'll mean running the hydrogen right past this, which I kind of don't like. Which might mean putting the generator up here somewhere, and the Weezwort can... try to fix this mess. Just taking it. Oh, actually, where am I going to put my walls here? So we're going to need a solid floor for this. We're going to need something to... well, sorry, that one's going to have to go. Oh. Don't really know how not to make it that big. Oh man, that will not leave me... I'm gonna wanna make the bottom insulated. 'Cause I'm not sure what I'm doing down here yet. Oh. And I'm trying to bring the... oh, the pipe routing back here is awkward. You should really go home, May. Because this puts me right on top of... I need to move this thing up just so I got a little room to work around this. Like, it was convenient to have it on a nice little floor with this, but, well, this will probably end up still being part of it. I want to have a few blocks of space to work with here. So working from the top. So we were thinking we were going to hit that. And we're going to hit there. Ventilation. Gas pump. Electrolyzer. Floor. You know, I'd really kind of rather have these be centered. Now, in the long run, we're not actually going to need very much access to this room. Oh, actually. I wasn't actually wanting this big built just yet, but everybody's idle. I mean, I could do access up here. I mean, realistically... Yeah, they could actually step down from there, so we could actually do... where we get rid of this stuff. I think that's... yeah, that's granite. And maybe have some room here, and then this actually goes away, becomes a door. So that's not going to have as nice of a connection to... yeah, maybe this is too high up now. It's like I don't have like a direct line to the nullifier anymore. But oh well. Alright, so now we do this. We bring the ladder down. Sure. Oh, I need to get rid of this, just so they don't trap themselves. Now, unfortunately, that gets this liquid here. And we just have had liquid in this area. Oh, and we have to define this to get that to get the seed taken out. Oh, and I'm gonna need at least... yeah... it just doesn't leave a good place for the filter. So I'm going to take out access no matter what. Yeah, they can go down and around in a pinch. Because eventually everything's going to flow this way. Oh, and I still need to get power up here. Oh. I guess I could. Do that. We're also gonna just gonna have to have a coal generator up here somewhere. Just cause. For bootstrap power. Which means I might... Well, I could go down from here. I could go... I'm pretty much going to have to go down here anyway. And this will be less of a troublesome thing to move if I do need to move. No, you're actually you're just bigger than you look. Oh, I actually built it up here already. Oh, that's a top level miner too. I don't know if I really want to be putting people up right now. Architect, architect, miner, miner, miner. Have you done groundskeeper already? Sure. Somebody should be able to dig that, right? Yeah, there we go. I need to keep an eye on the lice loaf because there are some people who are set up to only eat that. 36. I don't know you yet, so I just have to say it's idle and not dormant. Get that one analyzed in time. Alright, power. Oh, but if they're coming up here to do coal, they're going to be walking right past the nullifier. That's no good. So I'm going to have to do the long power run out here. To get something that's more easily accessible for the coal. Well... Alright, ventilation... I see a stove, thank you for the host. Plumbing. Now I might even want to be doing an insulated run back here. Oh. That's going to be inconvenient, isn't it? We can just see how it goes. There's going to be lots of granite. There's already a lot of granite. Igneous should be ultimately kind of unlimited. And this is where this gets really awkward. Maybe I would be better off going up and over. Well, that's still going to be kind of past it. So it's like the water is currently over here. This is my main access way. Actually, how are my temperatures doing? Oh, well. Oh, because it's only 40 right now because it's coming out of here. But it is still losing temperature the entire way. So it's actually losing a bit just getting to there. But even the insulated pipe. Oh man, is it going to be able to make a run all the way through there? This is where I might have to do a Like an insulated wall. Most of the way. Now, I guess in the sense of not freezing the water, having it go through a hot area here could actually be good. It's just this is a really awkward thing to build around right now. Okay, so actually it's over here. Which is already, yeah, kind of on this side of the nullifier. So given my current access, I guess it is going to be easier to go, well, shoot. I take it up, and we can't actually build this right now, although I'll need another ladder to get down. I could actually go through here. Yeah, so I can pretty much get to this. I might want to run an insulated wall through most of it. Just to make sure we don't have a lot of loss going through here. Oops. Alright, so they've currently got a pathway through here. I can leave a gap there. I don't know if that actually opens anything that we need. That might open something we need. That might open something we need. That might open something we need. And then that's the limit of what they can reach effectively. Okay, jeez. Good thing we got lots of mad beds. Hey, Catnox, how's it going? I'm trying to work out a potentially coolable oxygen setup here. Alright, so oxygen. Alright, go ahead and claim that stuff. Okay, this actually ended up being, well, we can... I'm gonna need a ladder for this. We're gonna need... And the oxygen, I guess... Ah! Cool! You know, I hope it's a good roller coaster, but nonetheless, I'm glad you're here. Pretty good. I don't think I slept super well, but otherwise I'm holding on. Alright, ventilation. I don't think this will get... do we have carbon dioxide, oxygen? Condensation point. Okay, yeah, I'm not going to be too worried about oxygen freezing on me. Not from a nullifier, anyway. So I actually don't need to dodge that much at all. Oh, okay. Haircut and... Ooh, pink. Okay. And then, let's see, we want to run this in, how does it work? a bridge, the bridge will get lower priority. Let's check. Make sure nobody's been... We got hypothermia. They should be in a bed. Oh, we're in fact working down... Oh, we got one fried mushroom. We're in fact working down the lice loaf really good. Alright. Alright, so I don't... Oh, I do need the pipe, though. Alright, so power... I'm gonna have to get rid of the ladder first. Well, or I could put it in here. I don't think it's gonna be bothered too much. But I do kinda need... It's one piece of abyssalite, really. But that it will not replace. Now, I usually like... maybe I just content myself with only a valve here. Oh, gas shutoff. I haven't researched gas shutoff yet. Improved ventilation. At least I assume it's improved ventilation. Alright, and then plumbing, insulated pipe. Is this a new area? There's a few new things. There is a... I don't remember when you were in last. There's... We got some new geyser type things. I'm having to ignore that one at the moment because I'm not really set up to deal with the heat. I need to get the hydrogen going into here to do that. But this is... It's been several weeks since I played a previous one, so it's probably just a new area. Sorplex, hello, welcome. I don't think I've... Well, you've never said hi if you've been hanging out, but thank you for the host. How you doing today? I'm getting started. I mean, I want to get this oxygen done so that I have hydrogen for this to cool things. Stop this from melting down as much. Then I can maybe turn my attention to power, and this is going to be turning on sometime soon. We've already got our pumps set up, so hopefully it's not going to be too big a deal. Oh, there you are. Welcome. Right, plumbing. So we were trying to swing around that. Let's try and get a little bit more... Oh, this is going to be a heavy watt area here, which could just complicate everything. Oh, now I'm going to need a ladder. Well, ladders can overlap with heavy watt stuff, so... And then maybe we could just pop that through there a little bit. And I'm just hoping that this insulation actually helps with the pipes. I'm actually burning through some of my igneous here. Quite a lot of it, in fact. The messenger, we want to hook into that. Okay. Oh, job's mastered. Research assistant Gopher. Oh. Research assistant Meep. You know what? If I'm not able to analyze stuff right now, I probably shouldn't be taking on that extra food quality just yet. Farmer, farmhand, research assistant, Gopher? Usually a good one to have trained up. Alright, so we're working on that. Hopefully that's enough extra insulation to avoid any freezing problems. Soggy feet? Oh, man. The water is landing on top of the polluted water. Let's see if we can get a little bit of drainage down there. I hope I don't have to unbuild this entire thing. Because I can't actually use this while... Actually, I guess I shouldn't even build the ladder there. They can get down a two-step thing. Alright, and this is probably going to be a local power network for the time being. Do we have... I at least want to do this stuff in the air chamber. But I'm going to need a place to run that through. Maybe I should move the hydrogen generator over here too, because that will actually have the kind of priority I want on the pipes. Well, as long as it splits, it should be fine. And actually, if I take the power down, then I can run it across here. Okay. No, actually, shoot. I probably want to run that higher so I can do the piping stuff down here. Bubbles and May. Bubbles is our chef, huh? Lots of soggy feet. Have I missed... No, there's probably stuff in this ice biome that I've missed. Okay, so now we can put this back. Where we hopefully won't get doubled up water. Oh, we're getting... Is that liquid chlorine? Oh, and, oh! Oh, wow, this thing is on. I guess there's just been a lot of dupes up here. Geez, slow. Coal is actually going up, so I guess the hatches are happy. Does this ever get defined? No, it's defined. It's just... It needs to be a little bit higher priority. Oh, man. Even with just these things on, we're still going through water. Okay, well that might be a little bit bigger issue than I thought. Alright, so... At least for now... I'm gonna have to open that up. Oh, we needed ventilation, gas shut off, and I guess I can try this without a valve this time. Oh. I already ran that gas there. Oh well. So that'll be the hydrogen. And then hydrogen generator can either go... can either fork off and come down here. Or stick it back here. Yeah, that'll make a nice little Y section. And then we'll want to run that off of a possible thermosensor I need to research for. What did they put that under? HVAC. Dirt's still doing okay. Oh, you know what? Okay, so we got... Let's go ahead and get these replaced, and just in case, with hydroponic tile, in case we need to convert this into something else. Oh, yeah, we can do that later if we need to. I'm going to want to sweep this out so I don't have anything melting in here. Oh, but I'm going to need storage for ice and stuff. This is a sweep only for liquefiable. Cool. Well, once this gets going, I can try turning this into an oxygen cooling, or polluted oxygen cooling area and filtering area. 0.5 cycles. Yeah, it's going to create an interesting little plumbing problem if I start trying to manage that stuff as well. I'm making some progress on that. Oh, I forgot to watch. Okay, I think that this has blocked itself out again. No, overpressure, yeah. Let's see. And temperature ended up not being an issue here. I am going to need another access way though. Just because of the distance they would have to go underwater. Because, hey, water is water. Oh, and food. Make sure we've got a good thing in place when we do need to grow some stuff. Lice loaf is continuing to go down. I think we have gotten some more omelets. That's good. We're getting some happy hatches again. And then at some point, I actually need to get off of these, which is another water thing. Oh, speaking of water things. Little temporary floor there. Oh, I'm glad you were able to get yourself out of there. Yeah, we got the hot pipes coming through up above. Is that... really? And this is how we get water in the base. Well, speaking of... Alright, do I have anything else I've been forgetting about? There's this magma geyser. I could eventually maybe use that for some thermal power, but otherwise the carbon dioxide is kind of shut down. Oh? We're apparently getting very little, Oh, it is limited by pressure. I guess if there's enough carbon dioxide here, then it won't, off gas. Oh, and I was doing some digging down here at some point. Now, I did... yeah, we got enough oxygen nearby. So I was probably just kind of in the middle of doing this. Oh, wait. I need to sweep this stuff. I already cut myself off. And maybe what I just need to do is leave a ladder here, and then I don't have to worry about it. Actually, they can do at least that much. So that's some stuff for the idle people to do. Oh, geez. Snow. Somebody's about to stick their head in that. Power. I haven't run out of iron yet. Okay, and actually the gas valve is not a blocker because it has to be connected to power. Oh, you're actually going to need a smart battery, though. Oh, I guess I had some metal sticking around, so I'm going to have to make a little bit more. Just so we have some. Oh, we're working on some more iron down here. Wait. Alright, research complete. Ah, yes. We wanted the thermosensor for this. And we want that for you. Oh, okay. So you've produced some natural gas, I think. A little bit more colorful than it was before. Oh, mining is probably not a priority because I don't have any miners right now. Oh, and then if I have coal up here, I'm going to need... That's one way to make it a priority. And... I want you would be in range. Oh, that's not in range. Okay, fine. We'll do storage here, and we'll do the auto sweeper there. And then we'll have to put somebody back into that job. There's apparently bubbles. We can go a little while without a cook. I'm guessing we don't have a lot of architects right now. Whereas I've mostly been cross-training people right now. Oh, we've also got algae going. Let's see if we can do without you. Oh, okay, so this is good. And really, they can jump over that. Oh, okay, we're about to get more water here, although I guess I could have let it flow down here. This is just a little bit better isolated. I think I actually made this not insulated so that this would be a manageable area. 0.4. So if I made this a high priority project. Now the problem is I only got so many architects. A replacement should actually work without breaking containment. But if they wait until nighttime... Okay, here comes a couple people. To deliver stuff. Alright, mesh. Man, that did not add much space for this. So yeah, it's just a lot of water. Now it'll turn off at some point and then we can drain it. But it seems to be nicely alternating with this one. Erupts in 0.2, next activity 0.4. Okay, well we got the insulating wall there. And we don't have a cooking priority chef right now. Although I think... No, mechatronics isn't done yet. We're starting to get there. This can be... What was I doing? Yeah, just a little bit from the edges. That can hold... It's consumable ore. Coal. But yeah, we could potentially have some of this running. The gas won't have any place to go yet. And it doesn't have water, so all it'll do is pump out what's in here. Which shouldn't be anything I'm too worried about. I don't have any exosuit stations hooked up or anything. And that will fill up the... Well, okay, so the battery will... does have a slight loss right now. Stand by. So just run as little as possible. Well... No. Okay, it's off. Fine. We'll see how that works. Oh, and you... active if above. I think I usually end up around 35 to keep from breaking things. I mean, really, I just want a way to turn it off if there is problems. So we can try a little. We can try lower. All right, we've got just enough air. We need get power out to you. G. Actually, these can be just low priority digs. That's what I should have been doing before. If somebody's gonna go idle, go mine some stuff, but otherwise I'm not. I had another little iron mine, didn't I? Oop, I missed some there. Let's actually start turning into a coal mine. Alright, getting almost there. Omelets are going up, but not very fast. No, we could have a couple people eating them. Happiness 13. We don't have anybody as a rancher right now, so we're probably not getting many eggs. No, your food. And let's at least set up some plumbing. I don't know if I want to connect it just yet. I'm not sure what I'm planting there. Oh man, architect. I could actually use some architects right now. Okay, so you're done with gopher. I actually kind of need architects. Ashcan, are you... Oh, and he needs to actually learn that. I've got a groundskeeper. How does Banny fit into that? Mastered it, but I need the architects. Mechatronics, I believe, is done. Who was that? Bubbles. Goes back to chef. Okay, let's see if that gets our buildings done. Yeah, I didn't look at something in here. Jump shift plate, maybe? Alright, we're getting to low priority digs. Haven't got to that one yet. Alright, we got a few more architects focusing on that right now. That's just too much water. And now we got this producing water as well. Hopefully not making things too hot. Alright, so the ice has been effective over there. See, this was dirt, which isn't relevant anymore. Oh, am I full or do I not have... I don't have storage defined for that. We should store eggs if we're not cooking them. Sleet wheat grain... berry sludge. Okay, so the mushroom just hasn't been put away yet. But yeah, sleet wheat grain, eh. Alright, so we are making bristleberries to the extent we find that stuff. Or, berry sludge. And we're slowly building this. In fact, I feel a little bit better. Well... gonna have to build this in from the side here. Emitting gas. So it's probably has the same pressure limit. Looks like it's actually getting there though. So I was not in a position to take advantage of that as far as actually using the gas as it came out. As we're still kind of in the process of building our oxygen, our secondary oxygen system here. And we're melting polluted water apparently. Okay, still waiting on that. Alright, slowly reducing the strategic lysloaf reserve. We're going to have to start growing bristleberries at some point, though. Or bristleberries. Or something else. Do we have... do not have fungal spores yet. Haven't done anything with slime, with the slime biomes, so that makes sense. Alright, so it's like I kind of want to start planning out how I'm going to get gas out of here. But they're still working on this. Well, I guess I could knock down the priority on construction tasks. No, actually I just need it along here. Alright, we're cooling off that water a little bit. So I want a secondary oxygen. I'll help keep the... well, it'll be a coolable oxygen, so I won't be melting down my ice biome. We can start doing a little bit of power with the natural gas now. That's not an infinite supply of natural gas anymore. But it's still a supply. Okay, this is by a ladder, so it's actually fine. Oh, you know what? Actually, I have not been doing. Because people still have some degree of aptitude with things. Okay, I did visit this at some point. Digging skill 7. Is oxygen included? No! It's doing okay. Alright, so you're pretty good at these things. From the stuff you've trained. You're pretty good at these things. Oh. You're actually okay now. Well, it's not included, but it's pretty easily makeable. I mean, anything with a 5 is decent for these jobs. To get them a little bit ahead on that. Hopefully I'm not going to mess myself up too much there, because I'm not like doing a conscious distribution on the tasks. Ari Mastered Gopher, that's a lower level than Courier. Ari. And you guys are deliberately architects. Now, maybe I can move some other people in there. Now, did I have some stuff that was left on priority because of fiddling with things? Okay. And at some point I need to get farther down here as well. Got more coal over here to run that power for a while. I don't know if that would necessarily power heavy-duty cooling, although I could use that as an interim solution. We get some natural gas or something up. Okay, the food is fine. We'll just as it comes in. Can they get over here? They should be able to get over here. It's just a really long walk. Oh, and... Let's let that drain. They're not... Okay, they're going up here and going across, so it's kind of working out okay. So this actually makes me a little bit nervous. We'll have to see how it goes. Alright, we're starting to get there. Yeah, we're not making any food right now. I mean, we had like the 500,000 at one point, so I'm kind of okay with that. Ooh. Okay, yeah, I had that set at a lower level, but still, someone was getting stressed. Yeah, I don't have anybody as a rancher right now minding the hatches. It might be okay. They're still eating, so they're okay. They're just not super happy. Once again, it's a food thing. We've got a lot of food. Oh, I did not see that. Why is that? Why is that red? Well, it built there, so I hope it's okay. Oh, there are geysers over here. That's why I'm hearing that. Oh, which reminds me, are you, perchance... Rising pressure? Nope, you're not dormant. Okay, we're... but not actually finished. Oh, yeah, got our food down here and all the work's happening up there. Hmm. Would it be useful to have a little bit of food out here? I have to set up my own little carbon dioxide pit somewhere. Oh. Okay, so plumbing system. I never did need that one. Plumbing system complete. Ventilation system complete. Power system not quite complete. Okay, so this one should be reachable. I didn't run out of iron, did I? No, in fact, we've been mining more iron. Oh, I like overbuilt this or something, is it? Let's try and clear that out and reset it. And we should just hook up water and everything will just work, right? Oh yeah, there's... Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna save. We're gonna go to main menu. Something's a little confused right there. Alright, get rid of that. Let's see if that'll get everything hooked up. Alright, and that'll pump a little bit. Oh, I haven't set my filter yet. I'm not just going to send a bunch of junk, but, you know. Oh, and this needs to be set to more sensible levels. Alright, so... Plumbing. Maybe running this across Wheezeworths is not the greatest thing. That we'll see. Oh, they're hopping on that. Oh, when I switched back to sandstone when I reset. Okay, so the insulation's working pretty good so far. Oh, they lose a lot going over this gap. Oh no, it's just that first packet that's taking the brunt of the cooling, I guess. And this will actually let warmer water move in, so that'll cover us for a while. Oh, I might actually want to do... Well, you sip, so it should be fine. Yeah, both these are going to kind of sip at it, so it won't be a long-term problem that it's alternating. All right, we're kind of, yeah, so so far there's no temperature loss. The problem is now it's going to start sitting in the pipe. Although it is starting to come in hotter now because we moved everything through. So we'll have to watch the stuff that's like sitting in the pipe. Yeah, and now we're running the nullifier, which is right next to this. So that'll be a thing. Oh. Oh. That's right. The gas ones actually inverted, didn't they, during one of the recent patches? Yeah, there should be lots of granite around here. And I wasn't watching what I made that out of. So it's going to be a little bit weird while we've got... Oh... So this just has priority, period. How do we fix that? Well, I think an input always takes... if the pipe is running through it. Okay, so it gets an edge, a word in whenever there's a gap, basically. How do we fix this? So if you're going along a pipe, the input always takes off. Does it have something to do with the direction? Well, they were kind of using that as a ledge. Ventilation. Nope, this still has priority. All right. Also, I'm concerned that I've just messed something up here. So we want this to be our main system. And if we brought in one above, it was not. It was getting lower priority. No. Is it the larger packets have priority? And it's nighttime. Alright, so I know inputs will take first before passing on. Interesting. That's creating an alternating effect. Just having the bridge there. Maybe there's a little bit of gas in the bridge trying to take turns or something? So if we have this thing passing through... Passing through to where, I guess, is the question. You used to be able to do some nice tricks with this, but... I know how to split out with prioritization. I don't know how to join in. Or at least that maybe it only works with... Now, I've seen these things hooked up, and maybe it was with liquid pipes where they tried to get it going straight through like this. Maybe that has something to do with it. Nope. This one has priority still. What the heck? So right now, the best I can do is to not use a bridge. And just have them alternate. And ARG5, thank you for the host. Although I'd really rather have the system that can be effectively cooled be the one taking turns. And this is the catch with the valve. Every time it turns off, we've got to take down this entire buffer. Anyway, how is water temperature? Water temperature is dropping. And it is dropping along kind of the entire run. Got some warmer water a while ago. It might, in fact, be losing some near the nullifier there. Alright, so we've got a courier, an engineer, and a chef. Let's see. For the moment, we are not doing massive construction projects. I've kind of got a lot of people at this level, so it would probably be okay to do that. We should probably have somebody as a chef. But not Bubbles. Looks like you've already done a lot of architect, some miner, gopher and courier, groundskeeper, farmer, farmhand, rancher. Oh, you apparently can't do research. Okay, go for exosuit engineer, mechatronics, tech. Oh, we've got a courier. I'm dubious of going into these right now. Since most people are eating lice loaf right now, so I missed that one. Architect covered. Looks like probably done groundskeeper. Nope, has not. So while we try to figure things out, and I might actually be wanting to go back into a power station here. I might need to see about better pipe. Oh, speaking of better pipe insulation. I was working on getting this done, albeit slowly. Oh, and we had a couple little minor, slow mining projects. Well, okay, that one's done. And that one's essentially done too. How's oxygen? We're actually doing really good on oxygen. We're pushing it down there. So, on the straight up exploration front, there's more coal over there. We're good for a while, but we can just explore this way. I might be able to sneak through here. Polluted dirt. Oh, maybe I had some seeds decompose. So I've got this up here. This is just a vacuum, so I could actually go through there. Just to save a little bit of digging. Or even get a straight shot through there. Oh, but I'm going to want to go up because I want to deal with that chlorine. Oh, and the other thing... Okay, you're spitting out water. You're still... Man. Wait, do they stop right now? Let's see if it's overpressure. Because maybe the liquid geysers don't overpressure. It's not a hot steam fumarole, though. Rising pressure, overpressure. Okay, so... This is kind of what we can effectively do right now. I mean, I guess I could actually... Well, I might want a passage through here at some point. Now, what I do want to do, and that is providing me a form of oxygen up there, as long as I don't get into slime, is get up into this ice biome and see what's up at some point. And that will provide me a form of oxygen. And normally I like to airlock these. I guess I can do the vertical airlock. Although, you know, vertical airlocks into things that are going to melt on you is kind of no fun. Well, I got slime over there. I can mend small amounts of slime, but I don't want to cut into the biome. I got stuff over there. I'm going to kind of end up in a drainage position regardless. And I do have a liquid place here, I guess. Oh, I guess that plant is blocking that one out. Alright, lie slow for... yeah, so... Okay, that's great, but it doesn't solve my food problems. Okay... And the... It's like I could run this water back and I'd have cool water. But if I start using it, then it's not going to get as cool. So it's like, eh. Yes, like back here, it's still warm. So we're basically going to be heating this entire... oh, right. The insulation tile is warm because the pipe that's going through it is warm. Alright, well, at least we're working this one here less. Oh, and how is... Well, it's backed up, so it's not going to be as good. How is the... No. There's not a lot of hydrogen. And the way this is set up, I can't easily see... I can't see the gas distribution as well, but it's mostly going near the top one, so we get a little bit better packetization. I don't necessarily trust it to be perfect enough to not have to filter the bottom one, but it seems to be pretty good. So, I mean, I guess I could try that sometime and see if I got any hydrogen in the base. Alright, so ambient temperatures. Okay, we do appear to be generating some heat up here. Of course, there's also a bit of a breakthrough with this area. So I guess you're negative 66. So I need better heat transfer here. So I've mostly been going for insulation so far. There's my samples. Alright, obsidian, conductivity of 2. Conductivity of 2. So granite is a little bit conductive. 2. Sandstone is a little bit conductive. So the best thing I can do right now would be to make sure that these are granite, which they are, because I'm building stuff out of granite here. Or to... I could do doors I left closed. I don't even have metal tiles yet, nor do I have efficient... You know... If I ran this water through, I wouldn't mind if it got a little hot right before it went into oxygen production. So I could, well, I'd have to run all the way out here to do it, I guess is the... So I might actually want to do it... Well, then the hot water have to go all the way up. Also, I think that takes power, which we don't have power solved yet. Alright, so oxygen out of the way. We are almost up here. You know what I should do? I should clear out a little bit of space here in case we drop some water. Oh, that's the other geyser. Oh, also there's another ice biome up here. I forgot about that one. Oh, see, I was working through here. These stinking bugs. I got food at least. They always like to go up. This is actually well, I could go through this way, but there's definitely seems to be a breakthrough here somewhere. I could go through, get some iron, some coal, come up into here. Well, it'd be nice to come in from the side. Let's see, hydrogen will mostly stay out of my way if I break into it up here. And then I could dodge the chlorine. Don't need the coal right now. Yep. Rising pressure. Fabulous. Alright, so... Fundamental nullifier, though. Ooh, that's going to be right near a hot water source, so that could be good. That could be my cool water source. So ideally... There's slime over here, dang it. Oh, so we have a hot feature that broke into my ice biome. Fabulous. Alright, so we're going to want to get up to this level. We're going to want to get over there. But first... oh, do I want to do it there? I want to go over there that way, but here I might actually want to... Hydrogen and chlorine. Yeah, maybe I do. Now, admittedly, with these not running all the time, it's not as big a deal to have them running a whole bunch. Speaking of which, how are you doing? Next dormancy, 46 cycles. Okay, so we're using this up okay. That's almost disturbingly high water. But you'll shut off in 9 cycles, so... Yeah, we've got a very limited construction bandwidth up there. That one's not as important. And this is going to be so hot up here that I'm not going to be able to analyze it until it shuts down, basically. I guess that's where yeah, I guess the environment suits would be good for scientists there. 15 cycles. Idle, not dormant. So it's like it would be great to also automate this to avoid wasting power, but if we back up this, then my oxygen shuts down. So probably I need to set this a little bit lower on these cases so that we have more headroom to take hydrogen power. Alright, so we've found this. Oh. I'm gonna actually have to get through here. Alright, people are doing it. We don't have dedicated miners and builders. Well, we don't have dedicated... We've got a dedicated builder. We don't have any dedicated miners. Ada's just a groundskeeper. Oh, can she dig? Okay, not skilled, but priority'd be good. Okay, and the hydrogen is kind of taking up space there. It will get better over time. I might also have to let some air up there. Or do like an algae generator. I'm gonna have to keep an eye on the lice loaf as we kind of run that out, and then, So this is a possible place I could, well, getting the temperature right on this is tricky. I guess I could run this just to not too... Negative 31 is too cold? Alright, for the idle people... Ooh, we did get a little bit of water in here. Okay, we got our miner working. And that's the architect. Creature starving. Well then, probably need to get more people into the farmhand role. Well, it's... Oh, you've mastered it. You were a courier? Just so we have... Let's see, you moved already. Research assistant is kind of a... just a place to put you. We need a chef. We don't... I kind of like having potential scientists when we get to analyze something. There's not a lot of cooking to do right now. Okay, yeah, the feeders are 6. Do we have... Yes, we do have... Well... Actually, we just have in mind a lot of abyssalite, I guess. So much stuff. We can do that if we got it. Liquefiables make me... Carbon dioxide! Yeah. Igneous rock we ultimately tend to have an unlimited supply of, but it's... That and obsidian are almost interchangeable. I guess I tend to default to building with igneous rock, so... Well, if I need to change my building, I can change my building. I actually am surprised we ran through all that abyssalite. Man, I say I understand why they organized this for the other ones, but the hatches have a really long list. Alright, no more creatures starving. We're getting up there. Naturally, they did this first. Let's get a little bit of... Well... Let's clean up in here and then start to do... some sort of mess prevention up this way. I do kind of want to get over here. I guess I don't need... Well, this side may have already broken through. Let's get through there. Maybe try to insulate this area a little bit. Yeah, once again... It's not as important as that. This has a very narrow access area. Is this over pressure, even though it looks bigger now? Erupts in 0.4 cycles. Yep. That's why we're working on this. Oh, it's actually like a little pretty narrow little band over here. Okay, that's getting some oxygen from there. I shut this one down because we weren't doing anything there, but, well, it's separate from this, but... The polluted water here should not have pressure issues. Oh, I'm actually done with this door. Is that new case? Oh. Okay, so finish this first. Or... make that just even lower. That'd be another way to do it. So that you're not walking in the cold water. Oh, and... speaking of cold water... Oh. Dummy. Gotta get access to that area. So this is like maybe another big cold biome up here. Oh, and that's actually the edge of the map, so there's not too much more over that way. Alright. So we have 8 dupes. We're gonna save so we can hopefully leave this running and doing stuff. But I'm gonna take a short break. It's just been 2 hours. I wanna get up and stretch and refresh my water and all that stuff. I will be back in a minute or two. Alright, welcome back. Still got 8 dupes, so nothing terrible happened. Oh, we're making some progress. Alright, so here... we can just go around that. Actually... what we kind of want to do... for now, at least... just close that off so it doesn't generate too much heat. Whoa. Oh, because it broke through here. So, I mean, it's being cooled, but that's why this stuff is all melty. So, actually, if we can get that closed off, then it's not going to be too hot for them to go down here. Or maybe it's better to come through from this side. Or from this side. And get a proper barrier in place here. Alright, another thermal nullifier, so I could get some kind of industry going over this side. Oh, you know what? We're going to need a little bit of headroom to build that. And then eventually we'll have to work out how we get over into this. When it's not running, we can build the pump. Oh, that'll be another, yeah. Water into oxygen center with a nullifier. Alright. I nearly forgot about this. So this is... well, it's almost dormant, but I want to start thinking about what do we do with this? So I want a sort of insulated passage. I'm going to want this to be cooling it off. Your ice. So like somewhere around here. Conductivity 2, that's as good as we can get. And maybe later I can put some other stuff in here. For now, just have to make sure we have stuff that doesn't melt. In the vicinity. And then I think just a small access passage down here is actually fine. This is actually decent density. So if this thing is here, spewing hot gas down. So actually after a point... after a point, we don't want temperature exchange. Yeah, we could just ignore the stuff in there for a while. And you just need to not melt out from under me. And so I have a little chamber. I kind of want this area to be available for exchange. And then we set up a line of deodorizers. And then we set up... So this will be great for base oxygen, but it probably will still get some other stuff. I can close this. I kind of don't want to do it right on here because the metal will exchange. Because eventually I'm going to have to feed oxygen into suits. Now I could break out the oxygen pipe from coming from up here to somewhere else. Oh, I've not figured out how to do this thinking priority on the gas systems. Oh. And we're still getting other stuff in here. That's weird. I guess somebody had to go in there for something. I cleared this. I must not have a storage available for that. Now, I thought I had to find this. Oh, that's only polluted ice. Sweep only. I just have to have a place to put it. Power. Oh, that's right, I need joint plate. If we want stuff to be solid. Oh no, that's like too exact. I've had issues with that. Daytime. Oh, no, that's granite. Okay. That looked like chlorine, though. Alright, so other projects. Where... Okay, so that's... I probably should have knocked this down. Forgot about that. This one, not as much. This one, not as much. Generator won't matter because we got the arm here doing stuff. These kinda. So stuff will still get done, just. And then we're gonna have to clear out all this ice, just so we don't have a huge. Actually, we're gonna have to clear out all that ice, just so we don't have a huge meltdown. Oh, that's why. Alright, so we're through here. Oh, yeah, I've got a lot of melting going on. Ooh, that actually is a lot of granite. Well, we can use... Well, granite's higher conductivity. So we want to repair things. There. Got some coal, got some iron, got some granite. Like, this is open space. And yet they're working on this. Okay, we got somebody working on this at least. All right, so yep. Oh, and I guess with that stuff in place, then that should have actually been a mesh tile. Alright, so... Oh, yeah, it's still a little warm there, but now that should be somewhat contained there. We still want to get some insulation here. Stabilize this area. Oh man, there are no Weezeworts here. Do I have any? Yes. Okay, light loaf is running down. Others going up a little bit. Okay. Oh, yeah, we're getting carbon dioxide in the kitchen again. How's the algae? Algae's actually been going up. Although my water's been going somewhere. Creature starving. Wow, it's actually we've been doing so much stuff in the ice, it's actually granite we've got. And all the feeders are on 6s. Do I need multiple? Do I need one rancher per? Or did I? No, I've got a courier. I'm gonna have enough couriers. It's hard to turn off an architect right now. Which is why I need more farmhands. Okay, you're almost dormant. Okay, this is all cleaned up. That's actually some nice cool water. So that could be a sort of interim... interim solution there. Okay, we got some more wheezes up there. We've got... Another nullifier in here. That's not urgent, I just kind of want it dug out. Oh, yep. Oh, and... You're an idiot. Oh, wow, this entire thing melted down while we were working. Jeez. Yeah, so this is like right on the edge of going, man. I should probably... You know what? I can't seem... I don't know if I can trust this. And then, you know, I'm not sure exactly how the dynamics work there. Oh, that's why she was doing that stuff first. We've got enough beds for hypothermia, right? Yeah. This area's become a mess. I guess people were dropping stuff down there. Or maybe just never cleaned it up. Alright, make sure that stays high. Lice loaf is slowly going down. And then we'll have to deal with actual food production. Which means we'll need to get actual water going. And water cooling. Alright, so this thing... Oh, we uncovered this. But we're almost there. But we're also not quite there. So yeah, this is probably our next little project here. Oh, and my digs are... apparently all low priority. We've still got a lot of stuff that can melt here, but you might... Yeah, overpressure. Okay, yeah, you're still blocked. Oh yeah, and how are you doing? Idle, not dormant. Man, this is we're losing the battle to this thing. Oh, yeah, I'm not getting an effective temperature transfer over here. So I'm gonna need to get, I do have some utilities. So that'll be a lot of wolframite. But I'm gonna want to go. I'm gonna want to get down here, and I'm gonna want to get up out here. We're also gonna want. Do I want accuracy with? I kind of don't want you exchanging as much. So this will be within build range, so that will help that transfer a little bit. And I just don't have a lot of wolframite right now. But we can go mining for it. Alright, gotta keep an eye on the lice loaf. Yeah, I mean, they're making progress on it. It's a higher priority than the rest of the stuff. That thing should eventually overpressure itself, and then when it's dormant, we can get in there and analyze it. But you're not a builder, so you're not going to wait till they get this stuff done. Alright, so the materials were delivered. Alright, that should hopefully cut off most of the hypothermia. Oxygen, I should probably... You're granted, I think. This is just lower priority right now. Now, did I change my default build priority? Okay. Alright, got you. Speaking of default build priority, I could probably start planning... So I need to get natural gas out from here, down here somewhere. Well... Now you see, I set this up to insulate the high oxygen, but now that... Maybe I need to run the oxygen down to get filtered? So I can do a power plant over this way and still be kind of close to the nullifier? Because I've kind of like set up things to insulate. I've done a bunch of things that have set up to insulate off. Okay, apprentice miner we can upgrade. Oh, and are we waiting on... Okay, and now we're gonna need to come up here to get to all this stuff. Is there any next Derm C5? Yeah, by the time they finish this, I won't even get a chance to test it. But hey, it'll be a chance to rebuild all this stuff. Oh, I have to actually dig out to get into you. Yeah, if I want to have a natural gas plant that's near this, I might actually have to kind of take some of this space and maybe do a couple levels. But then I got this thing where I might eventually want a steam power plant. And it's all just very awkward. Hopefully I've dropped the duty cycle on this part of the plant a little bit at least. Coal is actually going up. So at least, yeah, so I'm not necessarily thrilled about increasing the eating rate of the hatches. Because I'm going to have to watch how my granite does now. Oh, we've actually grown an odd mushroom. Have we gotten an odd seed? Nope. So that might be just the end of the lice loaf. I thought I had... Yeah, that's... That might be the end of the lice loaf. So... No, that's unreachable bed. That's an actual trap. Invisible. Okay. But we're getting right down to it. So we kind of just need to sit and watch that right now. Oh, and then yeah, more water problems. So we need to get this finished out. These are going to use water. I need to get off of here so I have the dirt for research. Okay, lice loaf is going down. Oh, actually, you're making lice loaf. That's not even going to be a thing. Oh yeah, lice loaf is basically just about gone. Yeah, we can pause when we hit it. Oh, lice loaf is going up occasionally? What the heck? I guess somebody decided they didn't want to eat everything? I don't know. Are we like finding wild lice somewhere? I mean, I guess if we find wild, sure. Okay. Ate a little bit. However, getting ranching going, well, it might... These guys were not happy for a while, so it might take some grooming to get them back to being nice and happy and producing eggs. Oh, okay, I was picking up slime, not delivering some. I was like, where are we getting slime right now? Okay, and the lice loaf is gone. So... wow, it's just going to be everybody at this point. Alright, so people have stuff to eat, and now we just have to be concerned with keeping our hatches happy so we get some eggs for omelets. And we're going to have to start the bristleberry farm again. So let's maybe set up a little... water conservancy here. Let's just do that, so maybe we can mop or something. And then plumbing. Let's just go ahead and put the ladder in here. We've got copper in the base. It should be fine for this. Oh, and... do we have any fertilizer? We've got some. We've mostly been feeding polluted dirt to hatches. Well, you know what? So let's try... stations. Farm station. Well, we just don't need... that's going to have to be a door, too. The farm station is actually going to can maybe go there. Actually, this is in base, so we can use something that looks good. We're not going to have enough fertilizer right now, but this actually kind of goes into maybe getting fertilizer makers going. Oh, I have doors that I forgot to open. Well, okay, not stable doors. I might want one of those over here too. I'm gonna need the fertilizer first. And we're gonna need a farmer. Okay, Bonnie is currently the rancher. Courier, somebody should probably be an architect. Yeah, I wanted to train you. I guess we're not actually doing science right now. Can Meep. Meep is mastered architect, but I'm gonna do what we gotta do. Okay, so we've got water. Oh, wait, I turned off the lights because I wasn't using them. And that is all that circuit. And we'll also need similar. So I'm just going to need to replace these. I guess we can at least run power partway out there. Furniture. Lights. Assuming we keep the farm station. Yeah, can we be able to do this in two? No, this isn't as large as this room could be, so it's not like, super efficient necessarily. Ashcan Mastered Architect. Oh, that was from before. Okay. I just happened to open it. Wait. Oh, no, it's complaining about automation wire. I was just using it because it's more efficient. Alright, so we'll grow some bristleberries again, make sure we've got food coming in. Where are we with this? 2.1 cycles. And we finally have everything in place. Alright, we should probably sweep this out though, because well, I'm just gonna have to wait for that. Because everything is gonna melt. And we had stuff going on over here. Alright, we're almost done with this. I think I was going to do a ladder there, and it's like, wait a minute. courier. I should probably have somebody on courier. It's a little bit generic, but stuff needs to get places. Oh, geez. Okay, so this doesn't have power. Well, when this goes dormant, I can... Oh, you know what? I probably... Oh, no, I have not hooked up that pump because it didn't have power. And how are you doing? Rising pressure? Heck no. Alright, so how are you doing? Yeah, you're still getting pretty cold. I think I might need to try doing some more temp shifting here until I get better materials. Utilities? It should overlap in 2 squares. Yep, it's really hot. We still don't have that one little power cable. For 2.1 cycles. Alright guys, I mean, this is like literally the only thing left here. But obviously we're gonna build that. You're a courier, aren't you? Okay, this was blocked off for a while. Wait, okay, that was blocked for so long it got marked as permanently unreachable. Alright, so... Yeah, you... I think you built too much ladder there. It's a cool steam femoral, huh? Oh. No, this just has to be... If it's steam, it's hot. That's... Kinda, that's... Well, technically there's things like pressure and... stuff. It's like, could that really be putting out cool water? Because this was a hot... No, this is also a hot steam femoral, and it's very hot water. Oh boy. Yeah, and all the stuff's melting now. Well, we've gotten you below or above negative 60 something, so... That's something. And this just won't be lasting much longer. It's still 2.1 cycles? That makes me suspicious. Oh, but it's overpressure, not dormant. So if this does go dormant, then we'll have more latitude. Oh, we finally got power to this thing. And we are pretty much getting all oxygen. We got carbon dioxide. Oh, we probably had to empty out this room. Filtration medium was fine. Keeping that under control. And the power positioning is just going to be so awkward. Alright, so you are dormant. We've got water there we can use. You are going to be going for a while. So actually, we're doing okay in water. We just don't have cool water necessarily. Yeah, so now we're getting like the extra hot stuff. Of course, we're burning off all the heat down here, and then getting dangerously cold down this way. So one way to do that would be to just, you know, cycle the water through. I'd have to, like, put it into a pool to check that it was cool enough. Which would risk freezing, but as long as we keep cycling hot water through it, would be kind of okay. But right now, that we are actually going to freeze at some point. So I might have to set up somewhere where I can dump water into a little pool where it will get chilled, and then we will run it back out. Of course, as cool water, I'm also going to need to insulate it so that it doesn't freeze on the way out. So I suppose one thing I could do... Well, I could try to have a temperature exchange with the hot water. That does mean that we're losing heat into this area. So we're losing the temperature battle. If the water runs faster, then we'll get more hot. Oh, next activity, 14 cycles. This is 43 of 57. Okay. So we would not necessarily have a lot of idle, not dormant. A lot of time. So we do have decent pressure in here. To reconstruct. So if I was, I would want this to be somehow connected to the cooling. I guess I could have it come around here, come down past some things here to a pump, and then out. And then I could maybe get... It wouldn't be as nice as going a wide formation, but get a couple of natural gas generators over here. But then I might want stuff for this, so that's... I guess it's good that these things are just in weird places and it makes you think a little bit. I feel like I'm losing a lot of prime nullifier space here. So what do we think if... come down at least that far. We've got a space with a ladder. We've got and then eventually we'll have a room there. So that we can do deodorizers. And then we would have the pump at the bottom, wouldn't we? Well, if I'm gonna have a ladder, I guess we'd want the ladder here to get all the way up. And then ventilation. You guys are just in an inconvenient spot. If we assume that that level happens to work out, and actually, you know what? They're well, I'm gonna want insulated anyway. We got room for a pump and a door. And then we open that up. And we're going to get rid of you, and you, and you, and you. And we're going to probably get rid of you so that we can do utilities. Get it more... that's not going to interact with this one as much. Well, no, we've got deconstruct, background buildings. You do not have deconstruct. Okay. I can't replace that if anything happens to it. Utilities. This might interact with the thermostat. At which point I might have to either change its settings or move it. And then ventilation. Oh, I'm going to have to run power all the way down here. That's the rub. And thus far, we were able to get everything on heavy watt. Alright, everything on word priorities. Ventilation, gas pipe. Yeah, we got lots of granite around here. And then we can kind of tear all this stuff out because we actually want to transfer. Oh. So actually, then you're gone. Along with some of your related stuff. I don't know if there's any way I can use this heat for anything. I guess I could try transferring it into something. Not to do anything substantial. So we need to do that. We need to keep an eye on your idle, not dormant. And then I'm eventually going to want to... Well, I want this done. And then... Well, deconstruct is not generally prioritized. So it's like I don't want to start tearing things apart. Sous chef can go to chef. It's May. I think most of my stuff... Oh, actually, how is calories? I think we were a little bit below 200 before. Oh, but now I need to watch water. Well, actually, this water... Well, it's gone down a little bit. So we're hand feeding these. It must be the terrariums. Which I'm using in a few odd places. Okay, so you're disabled. You're disabled. I forgot I was going down here. I guess I'm gonna have to switch to the oxidizers with a little hamster wheel. I could go through the abyssalite vein, but there's iron, there's algae, there's coal. I guess I can cut corners through here. And we'll cut down through here, get a bunch of algae, and a bunch of iron. No sign of the oil biome yet. Okay, all the food buildings, just, as they get food, they cook it. We're slowly working on this. We've got 11 cycles to go. Alright, power layer. I can reclaim metal from you. I don't. Actually, yeah, you can't overbuild those. Okay. Oh. Interesting. I'm getting enough hydrogen to keep that battery up. How's that working? I've not even been paying attention to those. Okay, you're fine. Alright, so that pump will start going. It's already a little bit dodgy over here. I could put a pressure sensor on there to only pump at reasonable volume, I guess. Yeah, so right now it's actually not going to be good, but we're not going to be in here too often. Alright, so we need a floor here. And actually, I'm might want to move some of this stuff. I mean, other than the coal supply, doesn't really matter where it is. But that could be a little bit of prime real estate. Alright, so power. I don't even have a natural gas regenerator researched yet. Fossil fuels. How's my dirt holding out? Oh, I still got the toilets going. I haven't got to that yet. Oh, that was the other project I needed. I needed... Yeah, I'm losing the cooling war here. So we need... Do I just need to... I'm actually running through there, so the only thing I'd have sitting would be this. So actually, if I deconstruct that, the water won't go through there. It won't sit there and freeze. This will eventually go out. This stuff can refreeze a little bit. We'll be wasting a little bit of coal because of this drain down. We can fix that if we need to. And then I need to work out a plan to get chilled water back from here to base. So I could actually switch this around if I need to. And like run another line down this. For ease of construction access, I could do both sides of the ladder, I guess? But then I'm going to start running into this thing as well. Or I could do them next to each other and a ladder down the opposite side? Well... Oh. I don't have a good... So let's just assume we go up here, get a little pool of water. That's my access... Oh, actually, that's my access way. So it might have to be up somewhere up here, where we can measure temperatures. So we send it on... If it's cool enough. Or if it's too cold, I guess. If it's cool enough, we send it on. That'll hopefully keep it from getting too cold. Alright, so I think that I might actually have to get to... Well, that might actually be tomorrow's project. Farmhand. At one point, I wanted to get an extra rancher. I think I just wanted to make sure I had somebody else. Oh, so actually what we can do... You can swap in Bubbles, and then Bonnie can go do... We're gonna... Is Bonnie an architect? Bonnie is also a full architect. Bonnie is not fully trained in that. Alright, so we're working on this. This is going down. I probably need to hunt down... I need to figure out where my water's going, I guess. Oh, you're on. Okay, so the oxygen supply up here is easy to fix with ventilation. So you're voiding yourself. I need to finish walling that up. Do I have? I do not have. You stinking... I hate the way Twitch loads stuff. Alright. I can't move on you. Anyway. Quality... Alright, I want you. I want you. Alright, we should have event soon. That's closed up, so that should void soon. This will be active in another few cycles, so we might get some oxygen from there. This is going to be... Oh, okay. We broke the pipe. What'd you expect to happen? Oh. What happened there? And actually, I kind of don't like this stuff in particular. And they probably just let a little bit of air in there. Alright, so you're not going to be run for a while. Fine, we'll get a little bit of carbon dioxide from the dupes that were in there. That should help cycle our water up more, because it's all going to get consumed that way. So hopefully we'll get a little bit of a reprieve on the water temperature. So we have some time to work. Yeah, so it's gone up a little bit already. And then it can work out a better solution to actually try and just cool some water up here that we can actually use in the base. So I think that I'm starting to think about wrapping up for the day. So we don't know your period yet, or your cycle. Wanting to explore out this way. Oh, well, this is going to be a tricky... There's lots of voids here, so I might need some better stuff. If only there were a way I could use this at temperature without heating it up. So I want to go both. To the side of here. And up from here. Oh, and I was working on this. Air isn't desperate yet. Algae, we can go ahead and mine out. See, that's actually still within range of the ladder, so we can do that. Get this stuff. We've touched the tip of the oil biome. Oh. You could ranch slicksters. That's interesting. And you just leave them wild to eat carbon dioxide. I was also going this way. Oh, we actually got... oh, no. Oh, you are technically entombed. Because it needs 3 spaces. So if we get over here, we've got more algae, more coal. Coal is actually probably been mining some of that. A little bit more over there. Do we have anything we need to explore off this way? Might be able to get around a little bit there. Another ice biome. Well, ice biome to ice biome shouldn't be... Oh, looks like I got this thing here, but I can still kind of sneak in. It's actually not quite the angle I want. Just a little bit too much angle. Oh, is that... Okay, well, we can handle small amounts of slime. So that'll be something to work on, and I think... Yep. Alright, so, everybody, thanks for hanging out. I think it is about time for me to wrap up. I want to go watch something else. So make sure, just double check I saved. Main menu, OBS. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks to all the usual suspects: ARG5, Osirek Gaming, SCS Dev, Haskin TV, Stormy Leopard, Catnox, McGrime, NG, LG, ZZ, and new hoster Sorplex for hosting me. You know what? They did put back the speed buffs, so they probably are doing some pretty good stuff there. I am, let's see, do I still have that in my copy buffer? Gonna go watch Honey play, try to slay giant monsters in Shadow of the Colossus. There'll probably be lots of not so successful attempts, but it's always a good time. There's a pretty good chat there, and I've been kind of hanging out in that place for a while. But yeah, thanks for hanging out, and I hope to see you next time.